Hello students. In the previous session we discussed about different types of transitions children face and different approaches to school readiness. In this session we'll be looking at effective practices that can be adopted in early learning centers for smooth transition. Practices parents and children can use for transiting from one setting to another. Learning outcomes. At the end of the module, the reader will be able to understand different practices that can be adopted in an early learning center to make transitions effective. Parents' role in smooth transition, making children ready for school. In early learning centers, planning for transition is a key to smooth transition in children. Policies and procedures can be developed in the early learning centers to address transition process. Teachers and educators working with children can be familiarized with the policies and procedures of the center. The developed policies and procedures can be based on the documents of the government. The curriculum of the early learning center can be designed in such a way that social interaction is capitalized. This way children construct their knowledge. Curriculum can be designed to build curiosity in children by presenting materials which would help them in acquiring knowledge and applying previously learned skills. Early learning centers can collaborate with parents and community groups for achieving successful transition in children. Families and community groups are closely related to the process of transition in children. Centers can engage parents by offering an orientation program, establishing a committee, inviting them as resource persons, participants, conducting workshops and conferences. Early learning centers should be ready to welcome diverse learners, including children with disabilities. The center can modify or alter environment, infrastructure, teacher-child ratio, teaching strategies, teacher-child interaction, program schedule to accommodate all children into the center. The theory of Leigh-Vygotsky zone of proximal development is the difference between the actual development level as determined by independent problem solving and the level of potential development as determined through problem solving under the guidance of an adult or collaboration with skilled peers. As per this theory, children can exhibit their abilities and skills if conducive environment is provided. Therefore, schools should provide all services which would help them kindle their potentials. A school will be ready if the curriculum is based on the prior knowledge the child possesses. Environment of the early learning center can be made ready to accommodate children with diverse needs. The learning space can be designed or made print-rich to promote reading in children, like tagging or labeling different items in the center, displaying different materials, making available genres of books, etc. Teachers can be oriented to employ diverse instructional strategies like grouping, multisensorial approach, hands-on experiences to engage all types of learners. Professional development can help teachers hone their skills to develop developmentally appropriate, culturally responsive and challenging curriculum, materials, instructions for children. Children transit from one activity to another throughout the day. Teachers can use different techniques like using a timer, an instrument, funny noise, gestures, visual cues, or even individually informing children can help all learners transit smoothly. Teachers can conduct transition games or activity where children have opportunity to move around. Children love music and listening to songs. Teachers can use songs to transit from one activity to another. Children, when transiting from preschool to formal schooling, Teachers and centers can help them be ready for formal schooling by increasing the school timing, narrating stories about formal schooling, taking them for a visit to the classrooms, etc. can be conducted. Create opportunities for all staffs to meet with children who are beginning their academic year. This will help children and teachers in familiarizing with each other. A visual information about the school and teachers can be provided during the orientation program. This would help stakeholders to familiarize with the staff involved in the centers. Parents can help children's transition by reading books about starting preschool, making children do activities and reassuring them that they would be conducting these activities in preschool. Talk enthusiastically about starting preschool. Parents need to motivate children and explain the routines followed in the preschool to help them understand the daily schedules of the classroom. Children need to be taught to organize themselves and the materials that they use. In an early learning center, educators expect them to organize or wrap up or at a given time. Teaching them all these would help in faster transition between the class hours. Children are ready for school depending on the age, and this concept is closely linked to the maturation or the age of the children. But successful transition depends on the characteristics and qualities that children possess. Children entering preschool need to learn to control their emotions, behaviors, and attitudes. Executive functioning such as problem solving, reasoning skills are developing during the first few years of life. Skills like accommodating others' viewpoint, understanding complex situations, perseverance and persistence are required in children when they enter preschool. Children can be taught these skills through simple activities. Children can be exposed to different developmentally appropriate activities, and these activities can range from simple to complex. Parents can also teach children to break bigger problems into smaller parts. Learning is an ongoing process which begins at birth and continues through life. During early childhood years, children can be taught listening, speaking, and reading skills. These skills will prepare children for their future learning process. A few minutes of shared time between the adult and the child called contact talks can be conducted by parents as well as teachers. Contact talks can happen any time of the day and during any activity, like during changing diapers, taking a walk, riding car, or even when the child approaches the adult. During this session, adults can encourage children to talk and express their feelings. This session provides a strong bond between the adult and the child. Transition for children is not just about the first day of school. It is a process that happens over a period of time. It is a process that begins with families, children, schools, teachers, and community. It is an important phase of time for schools and community to work with families to support a positive start in children's further learning process and mental health. A successful transition provides for social, emotional well-being and academic success in children. Schools, policymakers, and educators can design and practice appropriate strategies and policies to promote successful transition for children. The early experiences and relationships developed during the early years will pave way for collaborative partnerships, better mental health in children.